Hey guys, so tonight is my night to vlog, and since I'm trying to plan my anniversary, I decided to do 35 date ideas along with some of the commentary. Some of them I've done, some of them I haven't. And so yeah, here we go. So um, the first one is themed movie night. So you could do any kind of theme. You could do a Harry Potter night, you could do a Lord of the Rings night, you could do a whatever you guys are into kind of a night. What I did is I made homemade caramel corn, and we ordered in pizza, and we sat in bed all night and watched movies together, and it was amazing. We had so much fun just kind of being together, so that was great. Two, build a fort. So we built a fort in our room, but you could do it in the living room. You could do it in anywhere. You could even do it in the backyard if it's warm. But so we built a fort and hung out in there and even put like the TV in there, and it was really fun. But be careful, because that is how my little bundle of joy here, Kaden, came into existence. So be careful. All right. Sorry, my. Okay, 4 is cook a meal together. So I love this because, as you guys know, I went to culinary school, so I have a lot of cooking experience, and because of that, it's really fun for me to cook a meal with my husband and kind of include him in the thing because I do most of the cooking. But that being said, you could like pick a meal that you guys love to eat out and just try and do it together. It doesn't matter if it comes out good or bad or awful. What matters is that you guys are cooking together and you're having fun, and that you guys are going to be proud of whatever comes out of it, even if you're laughing because it's not good. Okay, 5 is bake together. So that kind of goes along the same lines. It inevitably starts kind of a flour fight or a batter fight, but that's always fun. So pick your favorite dessert and just go with it, man. So, oh, I skipped one. So Target $10 date idea. So I have not done this one yet, but I think that it's something that I really want to do. So you could go to a store kind of along the same lines as Target or Walmart or somewhere, and each person gets a $10 bill. And that's all the money that they can spend. And you get to buy one thing that you want to share with your significant other. So, like for me, I would buy the ingredients for banana bread or blueberry lemon bread or something, and then you go home and you make it with your significant other. Or you could do colored pencils and that kind of stuff, and you guys could draw pictures together or anything like that. Okay, let's see. So next is stargaze. This one's kind of cliche, but at the same time, I mean, I had a trampoline growing up, and I always would go out there and lay on the trampoline and just talk and laugh and have an incredible time out there. So that's definitely something that you could do as long as it's warm enough. Okay. $7 movie theater. There's a dollar movie theater in Colorado Springs that is hilarious. It plays kind of movies that are out of the theaters but not on video yet. So if you miss a movie, you could go spend $1, and the popcorn's like $1 as well. So it's super cheap and super fun. Food truck night. So food truck night happens a lot here, and it happens a lot in the country as well. So I'm sure you could find one if you just research it. A ton of food trucks get together, and sometimes there's live music, and there's a ton of people, and you kind of go and get to try a bunch of different food, and it's really, really, really fun. So I would definitely recommend it. Bowling. Everybody likes to bowl. Or they like to talk about how much they don't like to bowl, but either way, it's fun, and it's an activity that you can do together. That one you can kind of bring other couples or bring friends and have it be like a date night idea, and eat nachos and cheap beer, and it's just super fun. Okay, dinner in bed. So this one kind of goes along. It's instead of breakfast in bed, it's dinner in bed, which I actually think is really cool. So you could either order it, or you could make it, or you could go to a restaurant and bring it home, or whatever, and just have dinner in bed and be, in PJs or whatever you feel super comfortable in, and just talk and have kind of a picnic in bed. Love that idea. Mini golf. Mini golf is always really fun. Again, that's a fun one for like group kind of activities. Paintball. I have not done this. I know that it hurts really bad, but it's something I would totally do if I wasn't pregnant, because obviously I have to protect the baby. But I think it'd be so much fun to get all decked out and go and just like maybe take out some aggression about things in your life or on him or her or whatever's going on, and just kind of have fun and run around and get dirty. I love that. All right, skydiving. This is another one that I want to do so bad, but my husband will not do it with me, and obviously I can't do it now, but after the baby's born, I'm totally going skydiving because it's this rush of adrenaline and it's something that you go through together, and that's important in a relationship. Okay, wine tasting, brewery tours, and whiskey tasting. Personally, I've been on a brewery tour and done a wine tasting. I've never done a whiskey tasting, but it does sound fun. As soon as I can drink again, I will totally be on that one. But I think that it was really a cool experience for me to go, especially the brewery, because you get to see how it's made and you get to like go through and try all the beers, and as long as you're of age, that's a fun one. Right, vintage shopping. This one can be fun if you're feeling serious and want to find like cute outfits, but it can be super fun if you go and try and find the worst outfits in the entire world and just compete to see who can find the worst outfits. People watching. I definitely like to do this one. You go to like a cafe and you can order like coffee or chai or tea or whatever and sit outside and just people watch and hang out and make up stories about people that walk by just based on the 30 seconds that they're in your eye line, and you can kind of do that with your with your guy. It's amazing and it's really fun. So I think that's a good one as well. Okay, triathlon dating. So this one is not something I'd heard about, but I just read about it and I actually think it sounds really cool. So you pick 3 different activities that you can somewhat compete in. So you could do like swimming, M&M eating, and Connect 4, or battleship, pizza eating, and ice skating, or something like that. Like 3 different activities that you guys really like, and you have a triathlon, and you guys compete, and you have fun, and it's just like really interactive and dynamic, and I think that would be really fun. It's definitely something that I want to try. Maybe I'll do that for my anniversary this weekend. Okay, FaceTime movie watching. So this is for all the long distancers out there. I used to do this when I was long distance with my husband. And basically you just sit on FaceTime and you watch the same movie at the same time. Not the best date, but you know, honestly, it is what it is, and it's a way to feel close to somebody when you can't physically be near them. So I'm definitely a big believer in FaceTime dates and all that, and then if you just add a movie and talk about it and laugh about it, and I think that's great. Right. Write a bucket list and start now. So this is one that I definitely want to do soon, because obviously we're having a baby, and so, you know, time is running out for us to do things just the 2 of us. So I want to start a bucket list. I want things that we want to do before the baby, that we want to do after the baby, we want to do with the baby, we want to do with our future family, and I want to start now. So you pick a few things and you do them that night. If you've ever seen the movie Walk to Remember, there's a part of it where the guy Shane West, takes Mandy Moore through some of her bucket list things, and like she straddles the state line, so she's in 2 places at once, you know? And I think that as long as you have things that are relatively doable, that would be a really fun date idea. Right, mini road trips. So mini road trips are super fun. My husband and I did this last weekend. We went and drove. It was about 2 hours up to the very top of a 14er, up to the top of Pikes Peak. And, you know, it's not that far. It just took a few hours, but it was amazing to get out of the house and do something that I'd never experienced before, and kind of be a part of something that was out of the ordinary for us. And so we just took a day and we did that, and I put, you know, chili in the crock pot before we left, and so we had chili when we got home, and it was really great. So mini road trips can be awesome. Right. Do a mud or color run. I have done a color run. It was so fun. And you don't have to like race or anything like that, but you can have fun, and you can, again, do something together, and it's active, and it's something that's good for you and will make you guys closer, but it's also just really funny and dirty, and it's just super fun. Right. Plan a picnic. This is something I've done a few times, and it can be amazing. So it's exactly what it sounds like. Pick your favorite place, pick your favorite foods, set out a blanket, and just have an amazing day in the sun with your significant other. game night old school. So this is Connect 4, this is Battleship, this is playing the card game War, this is just anything that you can think about, checkers or chess or whatever you guys are into, and just have a night where all you do is game night and all you do is play old school board games that you love, no electronics allowed. This is also fun with a group of people, but can totally just be the two of you too. Play with puppies. This one is a hard one for me because I love, love, love puppies and I always want them, but play with puppies. Get caught in the rain. Take a walk, take a walk when you know it's going to be drizzling. You don't have to get stuck in a thunderstorm, but when it's drizzling, and just be together, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but obviously it's romantic and all of that because of The Notebook, and rain for some reason has this romantic effect on all of us. Right. Playground date. Just go and hang out at the playground. Act like you're 10 again. Why not? Karaoke night. That sounds fun. I am so down for karaoke night. Again, would be really, really fun with a group. Farmer's market. So the farmer's market date is really attractive to me, but again, I am kind of a foodie, and that's something that I love to do. But there's also street food, and there's live music at farmer's markets, and you can find them if you just put them into your thing, and then you can even come home and make the fresh veggies and stuff that you just bought, so that works too. Trivia night, there's always trivia nights at like Buffalo Wild Wings and any of the sports bars that are close, and they're super fun, again, with a group or just by yourselves, and you can go, and if you're of age, you can drink and you can laugh and just have fun at how much you don't know about things. Okay, which brings me to my last one, which is the sock date. So I read about this one. It's not, it didn't make a lot of sense for everyone. It's something that was very personalized to her, but the overall idea of it is what I want to talk about. So basically the idea of the sock date is that her husband, she loves socks. She loves socks of all different colors and wacky socks, and she has a ton of socks. So she comes home and her husband has 5 different pairs of socks for her. And each pair of socks has a significance for something that they're doing that day or that night for their date. So the first one is a sort of Mexican-themed sock, and it's green and it's red and it's white, and so they go for Mexican food, which happens to be her favorite. And then, the next one was signifying mini golf or whatever it was, and so they did 5 different things that were based on these socks. And then they did these cute things where, like, one of the date ideas was they went to the bookstore and read all the children's books they could find about socks. And then they went to the mall and they found new socks, and it was something that's important to her. And so, of course, it doesn't have to be about socks. If you don't love socks, that would be a strange date to go on. But think about things that are personal to you or to your significant other or whatever, and build a date around that. And that can be some of the most amazing dates in the world because they're so individualized. So anyway, those were my 35 date ideas. And hopefully I'll be picking some of them or one of them to do for my anniversary, but I'd love to hear what you guys think, so let me know. I'll be on all night.